Hello everyone, Joel here. A while ago, we have discussed about some of the best turn-based JRPG games that deserve a perfect 10 out of 10 score. But then I realized we've never discussed about the same topic, but for the entire JRPG genre. With that in mind, this time I'll give you my recommendation for the best JRPG masterpieces that deserves a perfect 10 out of 10 score. And since there are lots of JRPG games that qualified for this topic, this video will act as the part 1 of the series. But before we go into the list, I want to introduce you to the best platform for buying games in this modern era, and it's called instant gaming. Instant gaming is the perfect place for you to shop in games these days. Your transactions are legit, fast, and their supports are ready 24/7, so you don't need to worry about anything. Do you think I was done? Not even close. They have lots of games for your favorite platforms, and they have the best deals as well. Instead of cutting your budget for dinner to buy new games, why not try instant gaming and eat healthy as well? All you have to do is just click my link in the description below, start searching for your favorite games, and use the activation code on your chosen platforms. By using my link, you're not only saving tons of money, but also helping me to support this channel. Alright then, let's get back into the list. Terranigma is a rare example of a game that captures everything special about the 16-bit JRPG era and elevates it to timeless greatness. Its story of rebirth and exploration unfolds with emotional depth, guiding players through a world that constantly evolves with their actions. The intuitive combat, powered by Ark's fluid spear techniques and versatile magic rings, blends precision and pace perfectly. Every location feels distinct, brought to life by breathtaking visuals and one of the most moving soundtracks ever composed. Even decades later, Terranigma stands tall, a flawless fusion of heart, gameplay, and world design. Tales of the Abyss stands as one of the defining entries in the Tales series, delivering a deep, character-driven JRPG experience that balances emotional storytelling with fast-paced action. Luke's transformation from a spoiled noble into a self-aware hero remains one of the genre's most satisfying arcs. The real-time combat, powered by Artes, phonon fields, and flexible party systems, keeps every encounter lively, while skits and side quests enrich the world with humanity and humor. Despite a few pacing quirks, Abyss excels in world-building, writing, and engaging content.
First aid! Soothing light! Heal!
Oh, violent torment! Top strike!
Friendly! Opium power! Meditation!
Are you going overboard with your arms?
Final Fantasy VI represents the golden age of 16-bit storytelling, where character, emotion, and ambition converge into a single unforgettable experience. From Terra's haunting journey to Kefka's chaotic rise, every moment feels purposeful and alive. Its world, scarred by war and powered by magic and machines, reflects humanity's constant struggle between hope and despair. The turn-based combat and Esper system offer limitless depth, letting every hero shine in unique ways. With its iconic music, layered narrative, and timeless art direction, Final Fantasy VI remains the standard by which classic RPGs are judged. Shining Force 2 perfects what its predecessor began, delivering one of the most polished tactical RPGs ever made. Every battle feels deliberate and rewarding, blending accessible grid-based combat with deep strategic nuance. The game's world is vibrant, its cast wonderfully diverse, and its progression system, complete with flexible promotions, adds endless replayability. Quality of life upgrades streamline the adventure, allowing the story and combat to shine brighter than ever. Decades later, its balance of charm, challenge, and tactical freedom remains unmatched. Shining Force 2 isn't just a classic, it's a benchmark of the genre's golden age. Shin Megami Tensei 4 stands as one of the 3DS's most ambitious and unforgettable RPGs. Its story explores morality, power, and belief through a branching narrative that constantly challenges your choices. The world of Mikado and post-apocalyptic Tokyo feels alive, both haunting and fascinating, while the demons you recruit and fuse form the heart of its deep strategic combat system. The press-turn battles reward precision, and the negotiation system gives every encounter purpose. Enhanced by atmospheric music, sharp voice acting, and endless replayability, this entry refines everything that defines SMT's brilliance, a masterwork of dark storytelling. Disgaea 5 delivers everything that defines the series at its peak. An endlessly addictive mix of tactical combat, humor, and near-limitless customization. Every system feeds into another, from reincarnating units to experimenting with new squads and subclasses, allowing players to create teams that feel truly their own. The modern design elevates the experience with sharp visuals and smoother effects, while new mechanics like the mate class and squad bonuses keep battles engaging. Beneath its comedic tone lies one of the deepest strategy RPGs ever made, rewarding creativity and persistence in equal measure.
Let's turn it up!
Let's dance.
Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is a debut RPG that confidently blends classic and modern influences into a hauntingly beautiful adventure. Set in a world where the godlike Pinterest dictates the lifespan of every citizen, you lead a doomed expedition against impossible odds, and the story's melancholy stakes drive every choice. Combat is a standout, combining turn-based strategy with real-time inputs for dodges, parries, and rhythm-based counters. Each character feels distinct, with layered skill trees and unique mechanics that reward planning and experimentation. Its evocative French-inspired world, expressive performances, and stunning soundtrack turn every moment into an emotional journey. Clair Obscur is concise, polished, and unforgettable, a modern RPG classic. Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age brings Ivalice back to life with polish, balance, and modern improvements that enhance its timeless brilliance. Its politically driven story feels more grounded than most JRPGs, focusing on loyalty, war, and freedom rather than cosmic fate. The Gambit system remains revolutionary, letting players fine-tune combat behavior with precision and strategy. The revamped Zodiac job system gives every character a clear role, deepening party customization and tactical depth. With improved visuals, faster pacing, and the new trial mode, this remaster transforms a great classic into a definitive experience of intelligent RPG design.
Yes!
Chrono Trigger is a timeless masterpiece that deserves every bit of acclaim it has received. From the very first moments, it draws players into a vibrant, fully realized world where time travel isn't just a gimmick. It shapes the story, the environment, and the stakes at every turn. The characters are distinct and memorable, each with their own motivations and side quests that enrich the narrative, while the combat system blends strategy and creativity with its tech combinations and 3-character battles. Replayability is built in with multiple endings and New Game Plus, ensuring each playthrough feels fresh. Combined with impeccable art and a legendary soundtrack, Chrono Trigger remains a perfect example of JRPG excellence. Dragon Quest XI is a masterclass in JRPG design, effortlessly blending story, world building, and gameplay into an unforgettable experience. Following the luminary on his epic journey, the game presents a fully realized world rich with character, detail, and emotion, where each village, town, and dungeon feels alive. Combat is turn-based yet strategically engaging, with party swaps, skill grids, and equipment systems offering meaningful choices without overwhelming the player. Exploration is rewarding, with hidden treasures, side quests, and ambient storytelling that make the world feel lived in. Coupled with superb voice acting, a stunning HD presentation, and a memorable soundtrack, Dragon Quest XI achieves near-perfect execution and earns its 10 out of 10 rating. Trails in the Sky First Chapter Remake is a flawless introduction to one of the deepest and most rewarding JRPG series. From the moment you step into Liberl, the world feels alive, with NPCs reacting to events, side quests offering meaningful character moments, and exploration constantly revealing new details. The story focuses on Estelle and Joshua's journey to become bracers, but it never feels predictable, thanks to a rich supporting cast and carefully paced narrative. Combat combines quick and tactical modes with timeline and bonus manipulation, while the orbment system allows for flexible strategic growth. With stellar voice acting, music, and cutscene direction, Trails First is a perfect achievement in RPG design.
This could be bad. I'll show you the essence of beauty. Let us step.
You'll pay for this!
The Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster proves that even decades-old classics can shine in a modern format. The stories remain impeccable, weaving personal stakes and political intrigue across hundreds of characters with skill and heart. The remaster's polished localization clarifies dialogue while keeping the original charm, and upgraded visuals, including HD backgrounds, spell effects, and character portraits, enhance the experience without altering the pixel art soul of the games. Combat sees minor tweaks like improved auto battle, speed up options, and difficulty settings, though core mechanics and inventory quirks remain. For fans and newcomers alike, these definitive editions deliver Suikoden at its finest. Trails to Azure delivers a masterful continuation of the Crossbell saga, blending political intrigue, character-driven storytelling, and tactical combat into a cohesive experience. The special support section faces escalating challenges, and the expanded core cast receives rich development without overwhelming the narrative. Combat remains strategic, enhanced by the burst system and the introduction of Master Quartz, offering flexibility and depth. While visuals retain their retro charm and audio excels with a stellar soundtrack and Japanese voice acting, minor pacing issues and repetitive humor appear. Still, the game's story, world, and mechanics combine to make Trails to Azure an essential, near-perfect JRPG experience.
私の番ね。
Xenogears stands as a landmark JRPG that blends a sprawling, ambitious story with deeply personalized combat and a striking tech-punk visual style. Its turn-based battles and action point system allow for strategic, chainable attacks that reward skill and planning, while mech combat adds a thrilling scale unmatched on the PS1. The narrative explores complex themes of identity, trauma, and faith anchored by richly developed characters and cinematic cutscenes. Despite dated dialogue and occasional tedious encounters, the game's artistic vision, epic score, and inventive mechanics create an unforgettable experience, proving Xenogears remains a timeless, essential classic worthy of a perfect score. Nier Automata is an extraordinary action RPG that fuses hack and slash, shooting, and exploration into a seamless experience. Players traverse a desolate post-apocalyptic Earth as androids battling machines, navigating expansive open areas with fluid controls and parkour-style movement. Combat is dynamic and customizable, with upgradable weapons, AI pods, and plug-in chips enabling countless strategic approaches. The story, while occasionally convoluted, delivers unforgettable moments and philosophical themes, enhanced by excellent Japanese voice acting. Visually striking and paired with a phenomenal soundtrack, the game balances chaotic battles with moments of quiet exploration. Its gameplay, world design, and soundtrack combine to make Nier Automata a definitive masterpiece experience.
Seized from enemy unit. Marking weak point. Got it. control system.
Metaphor ReFantazio is a masterful RPG that blends Atlus' signature turn-based combat with deep social systems and a politically charged narrative. Players navigate the kingdom of Uchronia through a calendar-based structure, balancing dungeon exploration, side quests, and relationship building, all while participating in a high-stakes election. Combat is strategic and versatile, with the archetype system and synthesis attacks offering rich customization. The game's world is visually striking, and Shoji Meguro's orchestral score enhances both dramatic and quiet moments. With its refined systems, compelling characters, and impactful narrative, Metaphor ReFantazio earns a masterpiece title in the JRPG genre. Fire Emblem Three Houses delivers a masterclass in tactical storytelling, blending deep strategy with meaningful character development. Its vast monastery hub invites exploration, teaching, and interaction, making every day feel purposeful. Combat is tense and varied, enhanced by customizable battalions, repositioning abilities, and a refined weapon system. Character growth feels rewarding, both in abilities and personal bonds, and the branching storylines provide unique perspectives across all three houses. Side activities, from fishing to tournaments, add layers of engagement, while New Game Plus ensures replayability. With polished presentation, immersive music, and a world that reacts to every choice, it stands as a definitive JRPG experience. Persona 5 Royal elevates an already exceptional game into a definitive JRPG experience. Its Tokyo setting and surreal palaces are expanded with new districts, collectibles, and side activities, making exploration deeply rewarding. Combat is tighter and more versatile, with revamped abilities, showtime attacks, and fusion alarms adding strategic depth. The third semester introduces compelling new characters and story arcs that enrich the existing narrative while challenging players' moral and tactical decisions. Relationships with confidence feel meaningful, and small gameplay enhancements reduce grind without sacrificing challenge. Royal refines every aspect of Persona 5, creating a fully realized, endlessly engaging journey worth over 130 hours. The Ivalice Chronicles revitalizes a classic with a perfect balance of strategy, story, and progression. Its tactical combat is deep and flexible, with 20 unique jobs and skills that let players craft specialized, powerful units. The political, morally complex narrative keeps Ramza at the center of conspiracies, betrayals, and epic battles. Quality of life improvements like a modern UI, fast-forward options, quest markers, and full voice acting make it accessible while preserving the original's depth. Every aspect, from character progression to optional endgame dungeons, rewards thoughtful play, making this updated edition the definitive way to experience one of RPG's finest tactical adventures.
Come on. Yeah! Down with you!
So much left undone.
The Xenoblade Chronicles series redefines what a modern JRPG can be, blending vast open worlds, intricate stories, and dynamic combat into a seamless experience. Each entry features a richly detailed world, filled with exploration, side quests, and lore that reward curiosity. Combat is engaging, combining real-time positioning with strategic use of arts, positioning, and combos, while progression systems allow deep customization of characters and equipment. Emotional storytelling, memorable characters, and sweeping scores elevate each installment, and the series' continual refinements, like improved graphics, quality of life updates, and expanded content, make Xenoblade a must-play saga that masterfully balances scale, depth, and accessibility. Alright boys, I think that's it for today. I know that there are other JRPGs that I haven't mentioned yet, so how about sharing your best JRPGs that probably deserve the spot in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video and make sure to subscribe the channel if you don't want to miss another great list. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Peace!